Good morning. It's Welcome Back to School 2021, school year like no other. We're going to have a brief video this morning. Mr. Pifferling is going to join us and just discuss transportation and bus pass pickup. And then we have a little bit of question and answer with Doug Russell, our IT department, around questions surrounding IT. And then we're going to wrap it up and probably be back again later this week with more questions that arise during the week. I just, we understand that everything is not flawless. We wish it was, but we have 8,000 plus students all sort of simultaneously logging on this morning and coming back to school. So, we know there's going to be glitches. We've expected glitches. We've staffed for glitches. And if you have an issue, please reach out and somebody will respond quickly and we'll get you through it. We are ready to address the issues that come up. We are expecting them. So we're gonna remain calm and get through this. So up next is Mike, and welcome back to school. Good morning and welcome back to school finally. We are the first few moments of school year 2021. We wanted to do a quick video today. We're just going to hit some highlights today on transportation and IT/computer questions for people. We'll probably have more information later in the week as we get a pulse on what people need. But right now, we thought we'd start with bus passes and transportation, which will start on Monday. Mr. Pifferling, can you help us out there?
Hi, good morning, Dr. Murata, and everybody. Welcome back to school. It's a great year. We're going to have a great one. So we have been very busy with our bus transportation company and our internal bus transportation department. We are working, we've got all of the students routed, and we are in the process of printing bus passes. Currently printing over 4,000 bus passes. So that's going to take us a couple of days, but we've been working on it for a day and a half now already, and we are making great progress. Once the bus passes are printed, we'll be sending them to the schools, and the schools will be distributing them to the students. A couple of quick notes about the bus passes. There are two different colors. There is a blue colored bus pass. That is for students who will be attending Monday and Tuesday. And there is a green colored bus pass for students who are attending Thursday and Friday. Because of our software, we have to issue students who are coming all 4 days, both passes. So students who are coming 4 days will have a blue pass and a green pass. On the pass will be the student's name, their school name, their AM bus stop location, their AM bus stop number, the AM bus number, their PM bus number, along with their AM bus stop location and their PM bus stop location. It is extremely critical. It is the only way your student can get on the bus is if their pass matches their bus number. We do not have space on our buses for kids to change buses or choose a different bus to take to school. So your child's bus number and bus stop will be on the pass, and that's the bus stop and bus number the child should be using in order for us to provide safe distance and enough space on the buses for all the students. We really appreciate your complying with this. This is a critical thing for us. Our buses are going to be sanitized every day using a long-lasting sanitizing spray by the bus company every night. We have hand sanitizer dispensers on the buses. Students must wear a mask to get on the bus. There's a lot of changes this year to the bus transportation, but I think we've done a lot of the background work so that the transition will be relatively smooth this year, and we're really looking forward to a great year. The bus routes are also done for the majority of the schools. There's a couple of schools still lingering out there, and those should be finished up today. We will be posting those up on our website as soon as they are all completed. So we'll send out another notification letting you know when the bus routes are up on the website, and you can take advantage of riding our bus transportation to school. Again, every student's going to need a bus pass this year. So if you get to school and they don't have one for you, they will contact me, and we will try and figure out a way to identify why there's not a pass printed and communicate back to you immediately. So that's just a quick update. Yeah.
Thanks, Mike. So I guess just to reiterate, bus passes, issuing of passes will be more strict this year. We didn't even have bus passes in the past because we have to adhere more closely to the school policy around walk zones in order to have proper social distancing on our buses, correct?
Yeah, that's right. And the walk zones are in place, for us to be able to transport as many students as we can. There are some areas in town that we understand are dangerous to walk from, over overpasses and things like that. So we have made some exceptions for students who have to cross on ramps and off ramps on 495. Obviously, that can be a difficult situation. So we have made some exceptions around those locations.
Okay, great. Well, I appreciate it. And so folks should be hearing from their school shortly about when and where to pick up their bus pass. Routes will be posted, it sounds like in the next 24 hours or so, for people to know. I think largely the bus stops are the same as last year. I don't think there was a lot of change there. Might have been a tweak or two here and there, but on the whole, bus stops should be the same. And
Yeah, the bus stops are going to be the same. However, your bus number may change just because we had to move a couple of bus stops off of one bus onto another to ensure that we had enough or there wasn't overcrowding on any buses. So um, your bus stop should stay the same, but the bus time of arrival and the bus number may change.
excellent. And I know many people are planning on driving their students this year, and that's great. We appreciate that. We know that that may cause a few more people at the schools at drop off and pickup time. It's hard to say given that we're limited capacity in our schools in terms of students. So it may be pretty close to the same as the past given the decreased number of students and the increased numbers of drivers. But I guess I would just say have patience. I think that's the theme for today.
Yeah, I'm very optimistic that we're not going to have any more difficulty with traffic patterns around our schools because, like you said, they're at cohort A and cohort B, and then we have our remote learners who won't be coming to school during regular times anyway. So I think with the reduced number of students coming to school, even with the increased traffic, I don't foresee any major traffic issues at our schools.
That's great. Thanks, Mike. And I guess, again, I would just tell people if issues come up, if there are problems, just remain calm, uh, call your school, get some help. Lots of people working really hard. This is all new to all of us, so there's going to be bumps, and we'll fix them as we go.
Yep. And the other thing is we did meet with the Haverhill Police Department this week, and they're going to increase patrols for the next few weeks around our schools, around crosswalks, around stop zones, so that we make sure that drivers are adhering to the rules of the road while our kids are safely walking or riding to school.
Excellent. Thank you. And now I'd like to welcome our IT director, Doug Russell. I know there's some questions out there about, just all things technology and how parents can get their questions answered. I know it's a busy morning for you, Mr. Russell, but maybe you can just briefly tell parents how to get their questions answered around tech.
Sure can. Yes, it is very busy. First day of school is always busy, especially when first day of school is remote. But really, the best way for parents to get quick answers is to talk to their teacher, email their teacher, communicate with their teacher with any problems that they're having. If they're having a problem with the device that they got, their Chromebook, and they can't even log in, or if the device doesn't power on all of a sudden, and you can't contact your teacher, you can always call the front office of the school. We are working diligently to make sure that we're getting Chromebooks sent out to the schools so that if someone does have a problem and needs to swap it out, we can get that swapped out quickly. Also on our devices at home website, and I know a lot of the teachers sent that out to the parents. It's also right on the front of our webpage. There is a lot of articles and links and little videos that show you how to do things at your house, like how to connect to your Wi-Fi, how to connect your home printer. But at the very bottom of that screen, there's a frequently asked questions area. And those are kind of answer a lot of the questions like, how do I submit a ticket? How do I get into Google Classroom? How do I email my teacher if I need to? But at the very bottom of that page is a ticket system. And really, all you got to do is click on ClassLink link and choose HPS Tech Support, and they'll be able to submit a ticket with their student's login. We've already had probably about 500 or 600 parents that have tried it out over the last couple of weeks. We've been able to answer and solve most of those problems. I will say one big issue that we do see is that we still have a lot of people saying, hey, I don't see a Google Classroom yet. And I just want to explain to everybody, I know that we sent something out last night about it, that not every Google Classroom is up and running. I know that the school is especially working on some of the classes and some of the teachers, but over the next couple of days, you will see that populate and your students will see that. And then the other issue that we've seen is that we do have some Chromebooks that are locked. And we've had a lot of students say that, hey, we need a Chromebook, and we've locked the Chromebook that was originally assigned to them. And then they come back and say, oh, we found it. Great. So we unlock it. So if your Chromebook is locked, just let us know by either a ticket or call your school, and they'll let us know, and we will enable it for you so you can use it.
So Doug, if families don't see the Google Classroom link, they should be reaching out to their teacher and just be them being provided an individual schedule, same as everyone else. Just they go about it a different way to reach it. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yeah, all the teachers have all their students in their classroom, so they should be reaching out to the students. And I'm sure teachers are either emailing students or emailing parents, and giving them all the same information that would be in Google Classroom right now.
So they can log on, they can join their class. They'll just get there through an email, not through Google Classroom.
Exactly. They'll still be able to log in and get into Google Drive and see their email and participate in all the other systems that we have out there for them. They just won't see that Google Classroom right away.
I guess that's what happens when you try to introduce something to 8,000 people remotely simultaneously. It's a
That's
couple of
correct. There
glitches.
always technology glitches, but we will get through it and we will get them all solved.
Awesome. One of the questions I'm hearing about is passwords, and people concerned about their passwords. Passwords. Can I change my password? What What's the deal with passwords?
So for student passwords, students are not allowed to change their password. If you feel like you have a problem with the password, you can definitely submit a ticket and we can change the password for you. But all students' passwords are locked, and that is really more of a security issue. So we don't have students changing passwords and then parents can't get in, and then it takes longer to be able to support them.
Great, thank you. So first line of defense with those simple little questions is ask your teacher. They probably can help you with some of the classroom-based stuff. Anything technical or involved. For the second level would be the office, as there's a tech person in each school that
Mhm.
can help people. And we have bilingual people in each school as well.
Yep.
And then third level of defense is you can file a ticket if we can't, if it's a little bit more complicated or we need a little bit more support. We have a ticket system for families,
That's
right?
correct. Yep. Yep. And most teachers will either submit a ticket for them too, if it's something basic and they can't help them out with. But any one of those ways is a perfect way to get support.
Okay, well, I'm going to let you go, Doug. I know you've got plenty to do, and I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I appreciate you taking 10 minutes here on the first day of remote school to help us out.
You're very welcome. You guys have a great day.
Thanks. Bye. Alrighty, well, I hope that was helpful. A little bit of information for back to school for families. As I said earlier, we'll be following up this week with answers to more questions and getting some more information out to you. I wish you all well. Stay calm. Have a wonderful, wonderful year, and we'll talk to you soon.